must be so many people, thousands of people that are so desperate, and
it's very worrying. It's all right saying, well, I'm all right, Jack.
yeah.
But that's not the attitude to take.
Something I wanted to talk about today,
Really?
is something that I think is very wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
And very frustrating in our country.
And it's a big problem.
So what I'd like to talk about today is carers allowance.
Okay.
So this is quite appropriate and relevant for us because obviously as a family we do quite a bit for you.
Well, of course you do.
But I know that there are loads of people out there that have got caring responsibilities and they don't get the praise or the support that they deserve.
Well, I think they're angels, quite frankly.
They are angels. They do a job that is so selfless, and it's just remarkable because they save our country so much money.
Exactly, they do.
They do, and what they get in return is quite frankly disgusting. So, carers allowance in the UK at the moment stands at £76.75 a week.
Right.
Now, to be eligible for that, you have got to provide at least 35 hours a week of care.
I don't know if you're a full-time carer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be your full-time job?
Okay, so if you're a full-time carer and that's your full-time job, £76.75 a week that the government give you for doing your full-time job amounts to £307 a month.
Not good, is it?
Who can live off of £307 a month?
Well, they can't, especially if they're working along with another family member to look after children and pay for stuff. It doesn't go very far, does it?
Absolutely not. And then, this is where it gets even more interesting. You do not get paid extra if you care for more than one person.
Oh. Oh, that's a big responsibility, isn't it?
If more than one person cares for the same person, so for example, I'll just use me and my mum, both support you.
Yeah.
Only one of us can claim carers allowance. So you cannot claim carers allowance if you are in full-time education. That's it. If you're in full-time education, you can't claim. So if I was at university doing a full-time course and caring for somebody for 35 hours a week alongside, I wouldn't be able to claim. You cannot claim carers allowance if you have spent 2 of the last 3 years outside of the UK. So if I'd been travelling and then came back because of a change in circumstances with a family member and became their full-time caregiver, I would not be able to claim carers allowance.
Well, I think it's just awful.
And then the other example that I've got is you cannot claim carers allowance if you earn more than £139 a week after tax. So over the course of the month, that's £556 you're allowed to earn if you want to claim carers allowance. If you earn any more than that, you cannot claim it. So if you earn under that threshold, let's say you earn the maximum £139 a week, which is £556 a month. If you add on your £307 a month carers allowance, your total wage per month is £863. That's what the government is saying is acceptable for a carer to earn.
I just honestly don't know what to say, Jessica, because it's totally impossible to do that.
How is somebody expected to run a house, pay bills, buy clothes, buy food? It's just impossible.
Well, obviously, some of them are definitely going without, which doesn't bear thinking about.
If you do claim carers allowance, it can then have an impact on the benefits that the person you are caring for is claiming. They might stop some of those benefits. So they give it with one hand and they take it with the other.
Oh yes, yeah, exactly.
And I just thought it was important to raise awareness about this situation because we're in a very, very lucky position now where we can earn an income from doing something we love. and it gives me this flexibility to be able to spend time with you and help you.
Well, yes, I mean, I am extremely lucky.
You are.
I really am, but it doesn't stop me thinking about those who are probably crying out for help.
And there must be so many people, thousands of people, that are so desperate, and it's just...
It's very worrying. It's all right saying, well, I'm all right, Jack.
Yeah.
But that's not the attitude to take.
Absolutely not. So I thought it was important to raise some awareness for that, and to also say thank you to anybody that's watching that does provide care to somebody. It doesn't go unnoticed, does it? When
No.
people care. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this video which will take you to the Gov website where you can find all the details about carers allowance.